911 received a call, 15-month-old baby's body is stiff and cold. Alissa Guernsey was born healthy child. She was born on November 2, 2007 in Columbia City, Indiana, and was the youngest of 3 siblings. She celebrated her first birthday with zeal, but no one knew that black cloud fluttering on this happy family. At the same month of birthday, Alissa's father, Michael Guernsey, died in fatal car accident. The loss shattered Alissa's mother, Kelly Sprunger. She had drug history and depression, so she was unable to take care of her children's. Kelly handed over her children's to her cousin, christy.she. She already had 4 children. Christy took the custody of children's until Kelly able to stand on her own feet, but Kelly never stand back on her feet. DCYF did not thoroughly investigate Christy as custadion, whether she is capable of handling children's or not, because being relative of Kelly, it was trusted by authority. Before going to Christy custody, Alissa was normal, healthy, and happy child. You can see in pictures, but after that she was scared and withdrawn. She was getting on her feet, and all it took was a smile to get her to smile back. She loved exploring and playing with her brothers. Christy.she immediately singled out Alissa, which was most likely due to her age and the fact that she was the most defenseless of the 3 children. Alissa was harassed and yelled at on a daily basis. She was pushed if she wasn't moving fast enough, shoved if she was in the way, pinched just for the mere heck of it, kicked, slapped, etc. Alissa was continuously in pain. So many times she visited doctor, but no one able to understand the condition of Alissa. Or maybe no one wants to. Alissa had cigarettes placed out on her multiple times, but one of Schaffer's favorite things to do was grab her by her hair and smash her little head against anything that was convenient, and if there wasn't anything convenient, she would use the floor. During this time, Christy.she kept Alissa's mother from visiting with her, but not with her other 2 children. She always made excuses, telling the mother that Alissa was sick or sleeping. Alissa's little body put up a fight for 3 long, torturous months, until one day she finally succumbed to the brutality that was unleashed upon her by her own aunt. On March 28, 2009, Schaffer was driving. Alissa was in her car seat behind her. There were other children in the vehicle, including Alissa's 2 brothers. Sometime during that car ride, Christy became frustrated and angry with Alissa and started beating her and grabbing the screaming baby by her hair, banging her head multiple times against the car seat, hard enough to cause fatal injuries. After multiple whacks, she started losing consciousness. She was beaten into a coma. Her lifeless body was strapped back into her car seat as Schaffer casually proceeded to go rent a movie, then drive to a nearby McDonald's drive-thru to order Happy Meals for the rest of the children, including Alissa's 2 brothers who had just witnessed their baby sister's murder. Christy then proceeded to drive to her house, paying no attention to her niece's lifeless, stiff body. She never once called an ambulance, but did decide to call her brother several hours after the vicious attack. Her brother was an EMT, so he had some knowledge about what to do. He rushed to the house and noticed immediately that Alissa was cold to the touch, unresponsive with no heartbeat. He contacted 911 and performed CPR until emergency crew got there. Alissa was then rushed to the hospital, where a team of doctors desperately tried to save the little girl for 45 minutes. Despite their hardest efforts, baby Alissa was pronounced dead on March 28, 2009 at 9:54 p.m. She was 15 months old. It was her growing time period, the period when she needs her parents' care, but unfortunately the little one faced the torture for 3 months. According to the doctor and talk screen reports, Alissa was perfectly healthy. You can clearly see the before and after pictures of Alissa. She was perfectly happy and healthy with her mother and turned into a different baby with Christy.she. Christy.she was arrested but never charged with her murder. Instead, she was only convicted of a singular count of a Class B felony and neglect of a dependent. Her sentence? 77 days in jail. Christy's father was friends with multiple people, which ultimately affected her sentencing. He was friend with Judge J. Scott Vanderbeck, prosecutor Jeff Weibel, and Dr. John Elge. John was Alissa's doctor who basically watched her die. All of these people still have jobs. After Alissa's death, Christy's children were never taken away. Christy remained free until she was sentenced to 6 years in prison for unrelated drug crimes. Christy received a longer sentence for methamphetamine possession than murder. The sentence outraged thousands of people in the community. Even to this day, people are petitioning and creating memorial pages on numerous social media websites. The community surrounded the streets with picket signs similar to the one below. The justice system has not brought justice to Alissa Guernsey, but the community has, and they've come together to make sure Alissa's death doesn't go down in vain. Keep watching for more videos. Thank you.